All right, next in the unit, we're going to look at how to solve a system of equations or a system of inequalities. This video is specifically about a system of equations and how to solve that through graphing. So first, we want to look at what a system is. So a system is two or more equations or inequalities, so two or more equations, and the solution of the system is when you graph those two or more equations, and you can see where the two or more equations cross. And the point where those 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 equations cross, the single point where they cross is the solution. So the single point of intersection of all of the equations in the system. And so we always write our answer like a point. We don't just say x equals a number, y equals a number, and put boxes around them. We write it as a point, x comma y, and write the answer that way. So I've got 2 example problems for us to do for this video, and that will be it. So the first example, we have 2 equations that are written in slope-intercept form. So first we have y equals 5/3 x plus 4. So we're going to start off with our y-intercept of 4. And then the slope is telling us to go up 5, right 3. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, 1, 2, 3. And then since I don't have any more room to go up, I'm just going to do the opposite pattern down and to the left. So down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. And especially when we're solving by graphing, it's usually best to have a straight edge, a ruler, or something, but I do not have one near me, so I'm just kind of sketching this as best as I can. Okay, the next equation I have has a y-intercept of -2 and a slope of -1/3, and so I'm going to go down 1 and to the right 3. So down 1 to the right 3, down 1 to the right 3, and then I've run out of space, so I'm going to do the opposite pattern backwards. So up 1 to the left 3, and that's where the intersection is, up 1 to the left 3, and then again I'm just going to kind of make that line as straight as I can. And so the point where those two lines cross is the solution. So they cross at -3, -1. That's the solution to the system. So that means if I was to take an x-coordinate of -3 and a y-coordinate of -1, then the left side and the right side of this solution of this equation would equal each other, and the left side and right side of this equation would equal each other. That point would make both of the equations true. So that's all the solution means. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one. These equations are both given in standard form, which means we have to solve for y and get the equation to be written in the slope-intercept form before we can graph it. So I have 4x minus y equals -2. I'm going to go ahead and move the 4x to the right side of the equation so that I can start to graph this. So it was a positive 4x. I'm going to subtract it over. So I have -y equals -4x and -2. And then to get the y all alone, I will divide by -1. So y equals positive 4x plus 2. The slope of 4, if I were to write that as a fraction, that would be 4 over 1. And so if I graph this line, I have a y-intercept of 2 and then a slope of 4. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And I ran out of space, so I'll go the opposite direction. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. And go ahead and make a line that's as straight as I can. And then my other equation is 12x minus 3y equals 12. So I'm going to move the x to the other side of the equation by subtracting it over. So I have negative 3y equals negative 12x and a positive 12. And then I'll divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. So I've got 4x minus 4. Again, I'm going to take my slope and write it like a fraction so that I can graph it easily. So this time my y-intercept is negative 4. And then I'll go ahead and graph that slope. So up 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Up 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And I've run out of space, so I'm going to go the opposite direction. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. And if I look at these two lines, you can see that they don't cross. And in fact, they're never going to, because these two lines are parallel. They're growing at the same rate. Both of them are going up 4 over 1, up 4 over 1. And so if the solution is their point of intersection and these two lines will not have a point of intersection, then we're going to say that they will have no solution. And the reason for that is because they are parallel lines. So it's possible for that to happen as well. All right, do not worry about the rest of the notes. You will not be doing those on your own. We will be doing the rest of the notes either with a video or together in class.